So for this episode of Mike Mondays, I am about to just letting Floyd out to do his thing for a minute. But I'm about to head over to the airport to pick up a business partner of mine. His name is Connolly, and we together we do a lot of things. But one of the companies that we own together is we're partners on is Amara. He's the founder though. Amara is a sports drink. Some y'all have seen me with it from time to time. I got a garage full of it. It's an all natural sports drink. It's really basic, fruit, water, and electrolytes. And some caffeine. But we have another version coming out without caffeine that'll be good for kids. It's I guess you could say it's in the same lane as Gatorade, but it's all natural. It's all natural. It's in almost all the Whole Foods and places like that. So, and also we got Trifecta, which we launched 6 months ago, and it is doing phenomenal. Trifecta, I'm gonna let Greg talk more about it, but Trifecta is meal preparation and delivery, free delivery, right to your door, all across the country. And this is not just the basics, some turkey, some rice, some veggies. This is literally some gourmet stuff. It's high quality, high power stuff. All the meat, like the grass-fed beef, you know what I mean? Everything is at the highest of standards. Everything's all organic. And we brought that to the market 6 months ago, and it's doing phenomenal. So now it's time for me we're going into another phase to where I'm really going to be pushing it, because I haven't yet, so you guys haven't even heard about it until now. But you will, and you'll love it, trust me. So I'm going to go pick up Greg. Really smart dude. That's my boy. And we're going to tighten up the rings on everything and get it going like that. So this Mike Rashid is episode number 7, but this is episode 1 of the business edition. We're going to give you all a lot more of that, all right?
What goes around comes round. What goes around comes round. What goes around comes round. What goes around comes round.
I'm just not set up for vacations right now. You know what I mean? Like, my dad, one day, he was like, son, you need a break. You need to take a vacation. I got offended. I was like, Dad, but, you know what I mean? Like, I got to strike while the iron's hot. I got this going on, I got that going on. If I leave for 3 days and I'm not attending to this happens. And then he was like, you could tell, it was like he was testing me. Like, my boy, like, you know what I mean? Like, proud, like, yeah, that's how I taught you. But he do be pushing for me to take a break, but I just can't. There's no break in sight.
You don't necessarily have to do it as a break, though. I'm going to be working the whole time. My wife's going to be working at the hospital. You could bring, your wifey with you. Just post up.
Sure.
Even if it was for a week,
for sure.
Days,
for sure.
It'd be worth it.
It's like, look, half the year I live in Miami. That's vacation vibe, you know what I mean? But I'm working, though. But sometimes
Bali's just...
see, I've never been.
So nice.
You been there before?
I've never been either.
Shit.
But everybody...
That's by Thailand and all of those little islands.
Part of Indonesia, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Indonesia is beautiful.
Yeah. Gorgeous, huge market there, too.
Right. How can we integrate Amara and Trifecta with the gym?
Gym? Whatever you want. We can do fridges, banners, giveaways, you name it. I'll shoot a fucking pallet there.
If you can have somebody set it up for the to get some shit out there before the 23rd, so we can have.
We can do
because Quest is coming. Yeah. So we got Quest. We got a lot of people that's gonna be there. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like a little expo, the grand opening. You know what I mean? So
I feel like that's a good way to do it. Yeah.
It's gonna be dope, man. See, the gym is a special place. It's a destination place. It's a landing spot. Because nowadays you have with fitness, what people see, social media is putting everything in your face, right? So people are more inclined to want to be in shape because they're seeing all of these people just thrown in their face. So, and then there's a lot of people who, like me, I love, like when I go to different places, like I'm going to Hawaii soon, I'm like hitting up a lot of people like, what's the best gym? What's the dopest gym? You know what I mean? I want to experience what they do there. You know what I mean? So I want to find a destination place. And that's what Iron Addicts Miami is going to be. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an experience. It's going to be an extremely functional gym for the people, the locals, the people that live there, because you'll be able to cross-train. You know, if you want to get ready for a show, you can do it there. If you want to get ready for a powerlifting meet, you can do it there. If you want to take time off of your marathon, you can get in shape there. You know what I'm saying? Calisthenics, yoga, spin class, like everything.
I feel like that's the way you gotta do it.
That's how you got to do it. Because
bring everybody together.
and people are able to take their fitness levels and their physiques to the next level when they can cross-train, you know? Because, you know, a bodybuilder can get a lot from powerlifting and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just an extremely dynamic and unique environment, you know what I'm saying? Hardcore, but not like to where people are going to be intimidated, like a mom is going to be intimidated to come, you know what I mean? Section for the kids, you know, and I'm actually working on some kind of program for the kids, so it's just not like they're being babysat. They're, you know, learning, they're doing some exercises and having fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So, you know,
It's a really good idea, actually.
yeah, it's a million gyms, a billion gyms. What sets us apart? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know how we are. We're not gonna do what everybody does. We're not gonna do what they do. Fuck they. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I totally agree. And you've got enough notoriety going into it that you can make a big splash. And so many people I feel like having a gym that does crossover into all spaces, because even stuff like yoga, I mean, I don't do yoga, but I'm sure I could gain a lot from flexibility.
Fuck yeah, exactly.
And like the mindset of it, so.
And we have this instructor who's gonna be doing yoga. We're gonna have regular basic yoga, but we also have a Budokan. We have a Budokan. Let me make sure I'm saying this shit right. Budokan.
Has it got like meditation in it or something? Or?
It's martial arts and yoga.
Oh, really? Have you thought about doing like combat type stuff?
Budokan.
Like
okay.
boxing or Krav Maga?
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so of course we're gonna have regular yoga classes and instructors, but we also have this guy named Cameron Shane. He's the founder of Budokan University, and it's a hybrid of martial arts and yoga. It's really dope. And he's all about like animal movement, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. You know, him and his wife is hot, you know, but they're super cool and kind of very like esoteric and deep, but he's still rocking the Rolex, like he knows what's up, you know what I'm saying? So that's where it's at, you know what I mean? But so he'll be teaching there. So like I said, once again, just unique shit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, boxing. I'm getting the boxing gym right now as we speak, and that's my fucking love, you know. And a lot of people can benefit from that. Instead of like, we're gonna have the cardio set up, but if you don't want to do that, if you're tired of that, you can fucking take up some boxing. You know what I'm saying? So you know, some self-defense. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, like I said, a one-stop shop. Whatever you need, we got it on the menu. What you need? You know what I mean?
I feel people will sample other stuff because
exactly, and you might like it, right?
You may be looking over and seeing boxing, and you're like,
right,
you know,
right.
If that had been in front of me, I absolutely.
And just like the original Iron Addicts gym, like there's been times that it wasn't even open to the public, and we'll be there, and there'll be people outside to try to see us and shit. You know what I mean? So there's always somebody there that you want to see, and the same with
yeah. Thank you.
Anything else at the moment, gentlemen?
Nah,
nope,
good.
That's it.
The same with Iron Addicts Miami. At any given moment, you're going to see one of the people you look up to in fitness or whatever, or sports. Nah, I'm good, bro. I don't eat the raw.
I love it.
Only raw fish I eat is on a woman. Did I just say that? Nah, fuck it. But at any given time, you know, to be somebody cool in there that you look up to or is your fit inspiration or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a fucking unique.
Plus it's Miami.
It's Miami, you know? It's fucking Miami, you know what I mean? go on vacation. There's people that want to go on vacations to tour gyms. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Like, why not go and do something that's fun and something that's adding on to your life?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the days of people just taking even a bro trip to just go and get fucked up and get drunk and hammered out of your mind, those days are like, or the amount of, those days will never go away, but the amount of people that partake in that is diminishing, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because, you know, I feel like with us as influencers, you know, it's my job, our role, our you know, to put out there more productive lifestyles. And people experience it, they try it, and they fucking love it. You know what I mean? It's enjoyable.
Even when I do shit like going to Mexico or whatever it is, I don't like it as much if I don't get my workout in while I'm there.
Right, exactly. So it's perfect, man. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So, I've been busy with the gym. You've been busy. You're fucking killing it with Trifecta. Get me back up to speed, because I'm out the loop a little bit. I haven't opened a few emails. I apologize. Yeah.
Trifecta's killing it. I mean, 6 months, we're up 4,100%. We're
It's fucking crazy.
like top 100 fastest growing companies in the country right now.
Amazing. It's amazing.
So it's been absolutely incredible. We just customers love it. Everybody
Right.
seems to be super into it.
Right.
We're just stuck with the whole health and wellness trends that, you know, meal prep is like the hardest thing for a lot of people. So
Absolutely.
So yeah, we obviously want to get you involved with the beer way, especially with Iron Addicts Miami opening. We can do more day-to-day stuff with you.
Can I get one of those? What he has?
Yeah, you got it. And everything else should be on store.
Okay, thank you.
So, you being a partner, we want, obviously to get you involved with more on the business end of things.
Right.
Especially now that it's taken off, we're bringing on huge partners like Six Pack Bags.
Right. Now that the gym is pretty much, we're almost opening and a lot is cleared off of my desk. Now I'm gonna really go full steam ahead at promoting Trifecta a lot more. Amara too. Amara's already killing it, but I'm excited about everything going on with Trifecta. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma just really dial in right now and push it. You know what I mean?
We need somebody like you to be, the face of the company in a big way.
Right.
And it fits like so perfectly with everything you're already doing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think right now, especially with summer coming up, is the time to get.
Oh yeah, to get sexy.
Yeah, to get sexy.
Get sexy, right.
People are feeling that. It's everybody's focus.
Right.
And this is a way to like complement everything that's happening with like alpha, mental jewels, all that.
Right.
Giving people the
When
food.
somebody is going like, okay, because I'm like this. I get it. I know why Trifecta. I know why. But for the average person, well, if somebody, I get pitched things all the time, right? And, other meal prep services, I'm like, what's different from you in this? Nothing. So what would you tell somebody?
So
Why Trifecta over ABC meals? You know what I mean?
With the highest quality. So we're like super premium, and that's really what we explain to people. So we're the only nationwide all organic meal prep. So we hit all 50 states, Alaska, Hawaii, the whole 9 yards, and it's really the quality of the food. It's only wild caught salmon, grass-fed bison. Like it's not some weak shit that you would get somewhere like
grocery store.
Walmart.
For sure.
It's the highest quality food, and that's really our biggest advantage. And then we also offer,
and it's gourmet.
Yeah, it's made by chefs like that same week. It's not like Nutrisystem where they're freezing it for months before you get it.
Right.
It's literally we're buying the food on Monday, and then we're cooking it, Tuesday, Wednesday, shipping it Thursday. You get it Friday. People love the quality of food because of that, and that's really the biggest difference. Like everybody tastes the food, and it's hands down, the highest quality.
Nah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
That's the main difference.
Yeah.
And obviously we got the gluten-free, soy-free, non-GMO, all that type of shit too. But ultimately, it's the best food that's
No doubt.
out there. That's the main thing we got on everybody else. We're the largest nationwide organic meal prep company.
It's amazing. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It tastes fucking amazing. The food, everything's good.
I eat these damn things myself.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So.
Cool. What's going on with Amara right now?
So Amara, we're releasing new flavors. So we got the citrus lemon lime finally coming out. That's more targeted at like kids, so it doesn't have the caffeine or the carbonation.
Okay.
We've been focused a lot on international distribution. Amara Australia has been killing it.
Right.
They moved into New Zealand.
Okay.
Started hitting China, Europe. Even Central America, like Costa Rica, Puerto Rico.
Okay.
LA fitness deployment's been going well. So yeah, overall it's just been continuing to grow. We're actually, we may have a way to partner with Alpha too, because we're moving into we'd like to do like some sort of like coffee protein, like ready to drink.
Okay.
Since coffee is like our staple with the coffee break.
Right.
And you guys obviously are making the protein, so I gotta believe there's a way we can.
I just, I don't know if you noticed, I just launched a vegan protein, a plant-based protein, Alpha Vegan. 'Cause I recently stopped doing dairy, so thank you. So I did some research, and I tried some plant-based proteins, and they were fucking horrible. But I work with my guys, and it took a while to nail down the flavor. Mine is good, man. It's fucking good. It's good. I'll let you try it today.
Taste is like such a critical thing.
It is. It clearly is.
Especially with.
However, I am a firm believer in it don't have to taste good to be good for you. You know what I mean? Typically, like this fucking kale aid was not good at all, but we nailed it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe we can do something with that too. You know what I mean? A plant-based protein.
Yeah, I feel like us having more options in the ready-to-drink side, because obviously you're doing like the the powders. And
and I don't do any ready-to-drink. Anything.
So we really we feel like there's a big opportunity still in the ready-to-drink space, because the market leader is still Muscle Milk, and they got acquired, so Cytosport is not. Not growth focused anymore, and we like combine like the organic.
Wait! I'll order what you have. Is this fucking 2 shots? Oh god, you're trying to kill me. God damn.
Yeah, I'm a caffeine addict. I drink it all day.
I love caffeine too.
Every day. So yeah, that aspect of it is. I'd love to collaborate on that as we move forward, because it could be, even if it's like what we're doing with Six Pack meals powered by Trifecta, we could have Amara, protein coffees powered by Alpha or something.
Right.
Get it directly on the bottle.
Okay.
That way it's like tied in.
Great.
Using the Alpha protein, people know where we're getting it from.
Right.
It's the highest quality.
Yeah.
So
for sure. No, it's exciting. A lot of good things is happening. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, it's surreal.
We have to ratchet it up. You know what I'm saying? And crank everything up. So I know the past. I want to say since when did I go up north to shoot with Jason and everybody? When was that? Like November?
Yeah, it was late last year.
Yeah, we kind of haven't been in communications much since then, but we gotta keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The main thing we were both so focused on like January, getting the gym set up. Obviously, Trifecta has been taken off.
Right. We need some fucking clones. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Oh, we're like hiring like crazy.
Man, I've been interviewing, man, like assistants, and I'm just like I can't. You know what I mean? Because it's people like my interviewing process is just throwing you in a work situation. You come in with me wherever. And it's just like the common sense stuff that a part of me is like, well, maybe I should tell them everything I need done. But certain things I feel like I shouldn't have to say. Yeah. And I don't know if I want somebody that I have to tell everything. You know what I mean? Now, I know there's certain tedious things that I need to teach people. But certain things like taking notes, if I'm on a conference call on speakerphone, take notes.
You want someone that has that initiative.
Initiative, exactly, you know? Because I don't want somebody just being a flunky. I want somebody that's going to be a boss too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That wants to, you know,
because
become a lieutenant.
we all become that much bigger. And anybody work with me, like, sky's the limit. Like, it's just that I have access to all of this shit, this huge network. But if you work with me, you do too. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking hustle hard and let's start you a business now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and if you can't do that, what you were doing for me then, fine. I'm happy. You fucking moved up. Now I get somebody else and I help them, you know, get to that point or whatever. So, but it's just been hard, man, because I want a certain type of person.
Yeah.
A certain pedigree, certain quality of person.
They're hard to
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to look over thinking you're taking notes and you're just fucking looking at the people who liked your last Instagram picture. It's like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to do better than that, seriously.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I feel like you should make a video or something to
We're doing it right now.
ask people. Yeah, exactly.
We're doing it right now.
see if you can get some quality people.
All right, fuck it. Greg said it. I need an assistant. Mike Rashid needs an assistant. This is what I want. I don't want you to have a girlfriend or boyfriend. Preferably no kids. Because I need somebody that's not attached to anywhere or anybody. Because I might hit you up on Thursday. Like, yo, we have to hop on a plane on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And I need somebody that's going to be able to get up and go like that. Now, a lot of people say, man, you got to plan. I need to plan. Now, you got to give me a week's notice. Listen,
It's too fast. Yeah.
opportunity does not fucking wait for you to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
No, it doesn't.
Opportunity is like, all right, I'm here, motherfucker. You ready? And they're like, let me plan some shit out. Like, all right, never mind. Move on to the next. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how a lot of my, you know, baby successes is from that. Like, okay, yeah, I'll be there. And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna do this. And I make it happen. You know what I mean? I'm always running through airports and shit and, you know.
Yeah. I mean, perfect example, you calling me yesterday being like,
Right.
start business, fly out to Phoenix. Boom.
He's here.
Boom.
This guy hopped on the plane, you know, within hours. So, but that's what you got to do. It's
Yeah.
part of the job. It's part of the territory.
Yep.
You know.
And then you're flying to New York tomorrow.
Yep. Last minute.
Even quicker. Yep.
Last minute. But that's the thing, man. Like, you just gotta think on your feet. You gotta think on your toes. Be dynamic thinkers, and I want people with a good level of understanding and a deep level of common sense, you know. So I will train you properly, but you gotta come to the table with some skills, you know what I mean? So hit me up, info@mikerashid.com, resumes, whatever you want to send, bios, pictures too, because you gotta be in shape. I don't give a fuck. You represent me, you gotta look the part. It is what it is, you know what I mean?
You gotta have the initiative. Don't forget that shit. Can't believe people don't capitalize.
Yeah, man. So, what else? What else is on the table?
I mean, obviously, you know, would love to do some like deeper fucking content collabo. I feel like that's something that so many people just don't understand the business of fitness.
Right.
And I feel like that's something that people look to you to like set the example for them, and you like getting a little like almost like Gary Vaynerchuk, a little deeper into the you know, what the hell's going on.
That's the thing that y'all gotta understand. Like, I mean, you could tell them, Greg. Like, you'll see people with, you know, fucking 500,000 followers here, 300,000 there, but it's like, okay, what do you do? You know what I mean? What do you do? A lot of people think I get paid to work out. Like, I wish it was that easy.
Oh yeah.
I work out because I work out. I've always worked out. That's just a part of who I am. I love training. I've competed as a bodybuilder, power lifter. I was a boxer. I've always been into fitness and living a fit and healthy lifestyle. But I look at myself as somewhat as, I used to want it to be a teacher. But I'm like, damn, I'm kind of doing it now. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of providing you guys with responsible and quality content, you know what I mean, advice or whatever. So, but it's not all about fitness. Y'all know it's not all about fitness with me.
Yeah,
so
of course not.
a lot of my blogs, I'm not even talking about, if I do a Q&A, chances are I'm saying no fitness questions. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, I have ebooks and multiple ebooks on every body part there is. Nutrition. I mean, that's boring. Let's talk about living life. Let's talk about being successful in life. And Greg, what do you think about how people? I want to call them like success haters, or they say some people are fat shamers, success shamers. I had a guy the other day. I think it was me on the goat with the ghost, the Holy Ghost, and he was like, "Oh, you're always pushing your Rolls Royce in front of our faces, and you kind of shitting on people." I'm like, let me tell you something. I follow, like, say, Jay Cutler's snaps, and I look at his fucking crib and his fucking garage and how he's always working. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking motivated by him. I'm not looking at him like, oh, he's fucking showing off his big ass house or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's fucking fly. He's living a life. I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying?
And people don't understand. I mean,
Right.
people don't see like the behind the scenes, like the answering emails, phone calls, texts, all that type of stuff. They see you pushing the rolls, and they're like, oh, you just walked onto that shit because he works out and stuff. So.
Or they think it's so easy to where. Ooh. Thank you. This looks amazing.
Thank you.
This is good
I
so
think
far.
we're good for now. Yeah. Thank you.
The basics, baby. Blackened salmon, sauteed spinach, kalas, coffee. Gets no better.
You literally learn from every person you meet, whether it's Jay Cutler or a homeless person. Everybody's got something to teach you, and people need to have that like mindset. I feel like that's one of the things I want to talk about more in general myself is just mindset. So many people are focused on the shit you have or what you're doing or what your job is. Like it's really being happy with what you have is more important than anything.
Right.
So you're gonna get the roles in the house and all that shit, and it's not even gonna matter.
See, I look at it like this. I don't put deep value into any kind of material possession. I really don't, y'all. Serious. A car, nice shit, whatever. That don't make me me. You know what I'm saying? I've had a good quality of life when I had nothing to now. Every period of my life, I remember times when I was in college, I literally had to. I remember times not having nothing, having to look through the couch for change, for gas in my car, scrounge up like $4 or $5.
Your food, anything, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, But guess what? I was still happy. I still had a girlfriend. I still had friends. We had fun. I had music to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So none of these things is none of these things make us, right? However, it does show, it's tangible proof of hard work, right? One. And it's your responsibility, especially when you're an adult. And I'm a father, so it's my fucking responsibility to be a good example for my kids, right? And to provide comfort and stability for my kids and my woman, and my loved ones, people closest to me, It's my job. It's my fucking responsibility. I'm not one of those people that's like, it's all about me.
Yep.
No, because outside of me handling my responsibilities, the obvious shit, my heart is driven, my soul is driven by helping people. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, you'll see a training video of mine. I'm explaining everything in the video because I want to show you. I found a dope way to train. I'm not saying I found the best way to train or whatever, but who knows what's the best? But I found the best way for me to fast track me to my goals, and I want to fucking share it with you. I want you to experience it and see how fucking amazing it is, and then bam, Just like when I wrote ebooks, it was because like, yo, I'm gonna give this to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And some people complain about prices, but fuck that. It's still my hard work. You know what I mean? And I charge a lot more to really physically train somebody. So you're complaining about $20, $30 and fuck out of here.
Yeah, and there's like
But-
shit like you know your videos and your posts.
Yeah,
and stuff,
people
you
don't see
give
all of
away-
that. I spend money on all of this
Yeah,
shit.
you're spending money on it, you're giving away for free all day long. Help
Exactly.
people out, yeah.
But there's a lot more that appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all.
Yep.
However, my spirit and my soul is driven by helping people. Is driven by service, duty, you know what I mean? So, just like with you, I mean, when we sat down initially to talk about tomorrow or whatever, my thing is I want to add value, you know what I mean? I don't ever want to partner up with somebody and just be along for the ride and get a fat check, you know what I'm saying? I want to add value. I wouldn't feel good about that, you know? So that's why I don't take every sponsorship thrown my way. And I try to teach people as well, all y'all, you know, if you're competing or whatever you're doing, you get some visibility, you want to be free. You're not free when you're depending on sponsors to take care of shit for you. You got a boss and you're relying on them, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, I guess, but it's nothing like having that freedom to be like, nah, I'm good. I do what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. You know, I don't want nobody emailing me saying, hey, I need you to post this week. No thanks.
Nope. Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's really what you want on the business side too, is like partners, not
Right,
not people you're working for.
right. Because when you're partners, if I'm giving Joe Johnson $1,000 a month to represent my brand, he has no incentive to really fucking kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because it's a cap on what he can get. If he can get paid off of every fucking thing that he sells, the way I think, I'm like, I'm gonna sell all of this shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna sell all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not a fan of the traditional sponsorship, athlete type of role.
Employment in general, yeah.
And employment in general, right. However, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with employment
Yeah.
at all. You learn valuable skills. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta do what you gotta do. You don't be fucking homeless and poor and harassing your friends and your family for money, trying to live out your dreams. That's not what we're saying at all.
Not at all. Yeah. You can be entrepreneurial in any job too, whether it's
Right.
you know you helping the business in general, making yourself like a critical asset for the business is just going to further you in the long term, regardless, because you can be learning so much more. You can get paid more. Like you can be entrepreneurial in any situation.
Exactly. And that's another thing I tell people: work hard. I don't give a fuck if you work at McDonald's. You work that shit like you own it. You know what I'm saying? They will see that, and you will get rewarded accordingly.
Yep.
Even if it's not from that company, what you put out to the universe, you get back. That's a fact. That's an undeniable fact. So that you've grown yourself, your aptitude as a person that much more. You develop that work capacity, that work ethic, and that shit carries, it translates. You know what I'm saying? I've had a job since I was 16. I've never not been employed, ever. You know what I mean?
Oh, same. Yeah.
So, and you know, when I was younger, I worked jobs I didn't give a shit about, didn't take it serious, you know what I'm saying? But I had a clicking point at one point when I started working at Gold's Gym. That, you know what, I enjoyed what I was doing because I enjoyed what people were getting out of it, and I fucking busted my ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I call that planting seeds, working super hard, and I didn't get paid much. It sucked. And you plant them seeds, that shit grows at odd times. You like, damn, where this check come from? Damn, where that check come from? Oh, I forgot about that. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful feeling. Like from planting seeds, the fruit of fall.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I had the same exact moment. It was I worked at a lumber yard, which I'm sure you've been to some lumber yards. It's about the most fucking brutal, back-breaking labor you can possibly imagine. Just throwing like boards and concrete bags and shit, and that's how I was like paying for my college, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I actually ended up in college partnering up with my brother. This is back when like the internet was first coming out and people were, you know, first starting to get websites, and I started going around to just the local businesses and being like, let us build you a website, and just doing that like backbreaking labor like day in and day out. I talked to like some of the managers there, and they're like, you know, find a way to contribute more to the business, and immediately, you know, I thought of like marketing and that type of stuff, and that's what made me think about, you know, getting into websites. And our first major client was actually one of my professors who owned a company in the city. He was like, you know, one of my business professors, and I ended up, he was giving us a tour of their production facility, and he said, you know, I'm just a student, and he said, you know, yeah, we're looking to get a new website, we're looking to upgrade this machinery, that machinery, you know, and the second he said like new website, it just popped in my head. I was like, God damn. Next day, showed up in my one suit that I owned, you know, and was like, yeah, let's, why don't you let me build that website for you, you know, I'll come in, put together a quote, etc. And I didn't know how to code. I mean, I was doing it like as I went.
Learning on the job,
Yeah, exactly, learning in progress. And me like throwing myself out there is what actually, like once you set a goal and like create something like that you have to absolutely do, you will find a way.
Yeah.
You know? You'll learn the shit as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. It's like, I look at that as like, yo, you're in deep fucking water. You got two options: drown or swim your ass back to the shore. And what happens when you swim back to the shore? You get fucking stronger, mentally you're tougher, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Lung capacity grows. You know that you can do that now, so your confidence level grows, you know what I mean? It enhances your aptitude of who you are, you know what I mean? So that's valuable. That's a crazy story. That's dope.
Yeah, and then.
But that's life, though, right? You got to do that shit.
Exactly, and you know, a lot of people, they think of like, you know, to start a business, they have to like quit their job or do whatever the fuck they want, you know. And I ended up like after college going and, you know, getting a job again before I started another company.
Right.
You know, I wanted like that, you know, corporate experience as well. So it's not linear. Like you can go both ways and figure out, you know, from having a job and learning from, you know, people that are just destroying it in their business, or doing it yourself. You know. Absolutely.
I tell people all the time, you need mentors. You know, I have mentors that I've never met, you know, that I watch and I pay attention to.
Yep.
I mean, one of the mentors I have who I haven't met, I'll be meeting tomorrow, is Gary Vaynerchuk. Shout out to Gary V. Shout. You know, that's, you know, I find we have very similar sentiments on life and perspectives on life, and because business is life.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna tell you why business is life. Business is life because, especially from an entrepreneur standpoint, because, well, at least with me, because I won't sell my soul for money. And what I mean by that is I'm not gonna push shit or sell shit or become a part of shit that I don't believe in 1,000,000%. You know what I'm saying? That I stand by. Whenever I would release a product like an ebook that may have been more expensive than the norm, I couldn't wait till people started talking shit about the price. And I would let them talk, let all the comments pile up, and then I'll come and explain why. And guess what? I'm seeing sales, bam, bam, bam. They're like, oh shit, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It gives me reason, like, the marketing is so clever because it's not like an advertisement, right? It's me explaining, like you giving all your negative perspective on that product, right? And I'm just letting it pile up so I can come in and fight that shit and show you why it's valid, I'm valid, and why this product costs what it costs, right? Why that price point is actually cheaper than what I should charge. And then I'm like, sometimes I'm like, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna bump it up now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, every time, sales through the roof. You know, I'm mentioning the product more and I'm explaining everything about it. So it's a win-win. You know, I'll go down with my ship. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna fucking stand behind some bullshit, you know? That's selling your soul. I don't sell my soul. Now, with that being said, it's something you love, you have passion for, all of that. How is that not life? To me, life is passion. Life is, experiencing all of the senses. Fucking fear, happiness, sadness, anger. We have all of these feelings and emotion, but it's all about managing that energy and redirecting that energy into positive and constructive things. Now, the more you experience that, the more you're channeling that energy in a positive and constructive manner, the more you're living, the more you're doing, the more you're growing. You know what I'm saying? I take on more responsibilities all the time, and I'm never like, well, it's gonna take away from this or that. No, I'll just fucking grow more. But Mike, it's only 24 hours in a day. All right, it's 26 hours for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sleep less.
Yep.
How about that? You know what I mean? So, exactly, get that much more efficient. You bring people on board who, exactly. So that's life, man. So never sell your soul. And then speaking in terms of like the emotional aspect to everything, let me tell y'all something. When you're headed towards your goals, when you're fucking killing it, or even when you're just getting started and you're seeing progress, guess what? Guess who pops up? Negativity, hate, some stumbles and falls on your path, all of that shit. And the reason why the top tier of successful people, that group is so small, is because most people, they see those impediments and accept it as an impediment.
Yep.
And they stop, they give up, and I'm gonna go back to work.
They walk away. Yeah.
They can't handle that shit. You gotta have thick fucking skin. And when I see an impediment or what looks like an impediment, I'm like, nope.
Yep.
Come on, I'm gonna handle that shit. You handle that shit, you grow, and you get past that, you're a step further or closer to your goals or to where you need to be. And the more you do that, I'm telling y'all, the more you do that, the easier it becomes when they pop up, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So you're just more primed for it. Thank you. So, that's why some people are successful, some not. Some people that are very successful are not even the most talented, they're not the smartest, whatever, but they got fucking grit and they got heart, you know what I mean? And it takes that to fucking get past those hurdles. Fuck those hurdles.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that you using that word hurdle, like you've changed your mindset
It's a hurdle.
of like
Yeah.
most people will look at like, oh, this product didn't sell or this ebook didn't do well or whatever, and you look like, okay, what can I tweak to improve that?
Right.
As opposed to like, okay, that shit didn't work, I'm just gonna give up and walk away, and you think of it as like a failure.
Right.
When in actuality, like,
Yeah.
it's just a hurdle. You're just hitting failure after failure.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
And I think part of it too, tell me if I'm wrong, is ego.
Oh, of course.
I don't want to fail. I don't want to lose. Like, I have a no-lose mentality. Even in my boxing days, there were people that I'm like, there's no fucking way he could beat me. I'd be so convinced before the fight, it's like, this is a fucking waste of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and fucking knock his head off fast just to show it's not even a competition. You know what I mean? And that's the same with a product that I'm trying to put together or selling or whatever. There's no way that this is not gonna be successful. I don't accept that.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag, fuck you. You know what I mean? Nah.